What's up everyone, welcome to my channel. Today we're playing Legends of Runeterra. It is day 1 of the newest expansion. As you can see, the rank season ending notification, you know, all the good stuff, all the new cards are just released. And today we're going to be playing, oh, wrong one, here we go, the Vlad Braum deck, because the expansion added this card, the Scargrounds. When an ally takes damage, grant it +1/+0 and tough. And this is insane in a Vlad deck. This landmark is OP, regardless of what you're playing in Freljord. I think this will be included in almost every Freljord deck, even if you don't have ways to deal 1 damage pings, just because you have so many things surviving damage. Like imagine a Trundle with tough, that's insane. But this was the deck it was made for, and this is the only new card. I was so excited to play this archetype because I think now it might be an actually used deck because of the Scargrounds that I didn't bother. Like Zoe, garbage. Okay, Victor, garbage. I don't need them. Riven, garbage. Haven't even crafted her yet. All right, it's all about the Scargrounds. It's the only new card in this deck. This is my first rendition. I don't think there's an optimized version of Vlad Braum I could have used before, because there's so many different cards. There's like, 60 cards you want to have in the deck, but you can only have 40. So determining where you cut your cards is tough, but definitely make suggestions. The reason I'm running Scorched Earth is not because I think it's a good card that should be run in this deck. I would remove this card and replace it with better ones. But it destroys the landmark, and it's day 1 of the new expansion, so we're also going to be bullying people. Alright, let's hop right in. Alright, so our first matchup, we are going to go against Riven and Taric, which I think is one of the new decks offered in the shop. Now, when it comes to mulliganing, this is probably what I'm worst at. But I think in this deck, you hard mulligan for the landmark. I think you want the landmark. The only reason I'm keeping an Omen is because it's a 1-drop. But I think in this deck, it's correct to just hard mulligan for that landmark if you can. I think your win rate without the landmark is just a normal Vlad Braum deck, which honestly is not too impressive. Your win rate with the landmark is insane. Like, all of these guys having tough is just completely ridiculous.
Together, we can do
this. Yeah, I think it's actually correct to hard mulligan for the landmark. Now, I'm playing kind of an autopilot. I'm a little tired today. I'll do my best to focus up.
Will I find peace?
So one thing we could do is block his Riven by holding mana for transfusion. The other play is to just drop this card, which blocks Taric the Traveler really well. Now, I don't actually have a way of killing it because that's going to be on 6 health, so I'm just going to drop this for a really good block against a support unit. It's only getting value once, or he's not attacking. Both are outcomes that I like. Yeah, so he's going to pass. He doesn't want to attack into that. And, so this is a bit tough. I'm not sure what the correct play is here. I'm kind of thinking it's an open attack, because we have mana for transfusion, and no matter how he blocks, we're going to be hurting him. We attack with this just because we're playing this next turn, so even getting 1 damage onto one of them is going to be more useful. Oh wow, so that wasn't even something I was considering. I feared he'd have to block, but obviously he doesn't have to block at all. Figured he'd at least block the Omen Hawk if he's going to do that though. But yeah, he doesn't want me playing transfusion. It's really well played by him. So I'm just gonna drop this. It kills the Omen Hawk, but it buffs our entire board, and it's 6/6, which is so powerful against his board right now. It also allows us to play Take Heart on all of these guys. So we're looking at a pretty good spot in terms of board control here. I don't think he has an attack, like no matter what his cards are.
No time to rest.
Okay. So we're just gonna block here and here. We're gonna see what he does. He obviously has some kind of combat trick. Oh, 3-3. Interesting. Interesting. So we actually have to buff this twice if we want to kill it. Whether that's with a transfusion and then a take heart, or 2 transfusions. I'm thinking it's a little bit painful to do, but he has no mana, so he can't actually protect this when we do it. So I'm actually going to double transfusion here, and we have a great open attack now. Like, our open attack is disgusting.
I failed.
And he has 1 mana, so he can't do anything about this. Like, I guess... Ooh, that's actually a really good blocker for our cards. But we have Take Heart for whoever he blocks, and yeah. I'm thinking we'll whoever he blocks with this, we'll trade into. I'm thinking we Take Heart whoever he blocks this one too with. Now, the flip side of that is we buff one of these guys and just almost win the game, right? Which is also probably a correct play, because we have a way to deal 1 damage with Crimson Disciple here. But keeping this alive is nice. Yeah, I'm gonna do it. So the reason I'm buffing this one over this one is because this obviously gets better when, okay, just surrenders. Nice. So game 1 done. This deck too aggressive for Taric Riven. It's getting trashed. Alright, so we're against another Zoe deck. I like to see that. I think we beat Zoe decks most of the time, unless they have an insane like curve with the 0-2 challenger and everything. But I'm gonna say that was probably not likely to be a consistent play. This is tough. This is a tough hand. I think I'm gonna keep Ember Maiden in case he plays a Zoe, and I'm gonna keep Braum because he's Braum. Oh my gosh, and we have a landmark. Okay, this is looking really good. See, that's obnoxious though. I don't understand why they're... I mean, I do understand why you run that card because it's a good card. But that's just... it's just frustrating, right? Alright, so we just pass here. We're gonna bank 2 mana. I think we play the Scargrounds right away. Because this allows us to activate our Braum next turn. It does a lot of really good things for us. Also, playing the Scargrounds really makes him not want to do some things, right? So playing this makes him not want to attack with that. It probably doesn't want to... it makes him not want to attack with this either.
My spirit shines.
What? Yeah, okay. Yeah, see? So, yeah. And we're just gonna... I don't know if it's correct to activate Braum here. It's actually probably the play to do Ember Maiden. Because we could start pinging damage, and this is just like an engine in a way. This is 1 damage every single turn. It's hard to remove. My worry is that since this is actually such a good card, if he has like single combat, I would be pretty sad, right? So I think I'm just gonna play Braum here. I think that's probably the correct play. We can play our Ember Maiden, you know, turn 5, turn 6, and it's not that big of a deal. Interesting. I'm tempted to burn his mana. We don't need to attack, we don't need to put pressure, and whatever combat trick he's saving up for, like, I don't want to hear it. So I'm actually just going to take the pass that he gives here, and we're just going to go on. Vlad is super good here. Super good. My goodness, Vlad is a very good card. Okay.
Blessed daylight surrounds you.
Okay, I think I actually drop Vlad next turn. I think I play Omen Hawk right now for a blocker against the 5 mana. and then we could play Scorched Earth to finish him off. Okay, I'm gonna play Ember Maiden.
Let the flames take you.
We're gonna see what he does. I'm trying to think. So what is he setting up for? Alright, he's setting up for something. What is that? I don't know. Do not know what he is setting up for. This is really good. But unfortunately, so if he has a slow 6 cost, I don't want him killing that, right? So I actually want to attack like this. Bring this here. And no, we do attack in this because if he blocks here, we're going to Scorched Earth that, right? And this prevents him from playing a slow spell. We're not going to attack with our Ember Maiden simply because she's what's providing it, generating us value, right? So we should keep her alive. Okay. Okay, yeah. So that's the blocks I expected. We're gonna do this before he can play any extremely overpowered daylight units. Now, if he has a 6 mana, deal 6 in silence, he can still kill Braum. But at least he's not getting a lot of daylight value, right? That's what I'm really preventing here. And our Poro gets to keep going, right? And it's tempting, like, it's like, do I drop Vlad or the Scar Mother? They're both really strong. But I think I drop Vlad here. Actually, that's rough. That is actually really... I don't understand why you play this. Right, he has the attack token next turn. There's no reason for him to play that now, I think. I'm just gonna go ahead. I think the Overwhelm is better.
The rest will burn.
I think the Overwhelm is better. What was he drawing? So he could be drawing Zoe. Zoe with that card would actually put it out of range of Ember Maiden. It could be Aurelion Soul, which is kind of dead in his hand. Like, if it's Aurelion Soul, I think he's pretty upset about that.
Worthy of the winter's claw.
So yeah, we'll see here. I think next turn we're gonna drop Vlad and replace our Poro. Okay, so he drew Leona.
Divine power of the sun.
We actually have a pretty good blocker for Leona because this is our strongest unit. So our 8/8 Overwhelm is actually in a position where she can block, which is really good, obviously. So he doesn't actually have an attack here. Do I just win on the open attack? Right? I think I do. But because he's passing, I'm gonna play Vlad just for the memes. It's not even a meme, but just because I think it's pleasing to have Vlad, Braum, Scargrounds, Ember Maiden all on the board. Oh, that's rough. That's rough. I mean, he knows he's lost, right? At this point. Wait, is he actually attacking this turn?
We will not suffer unbelief.
No, yeah, he's just playing cards, right? Yeah. So he's gonna get that off. Super awesome for him. And we're just gonna go for it next turn. Right, so I mean, this is just rough to see, right? But yeah, I think we win here every time on the open attack. Vlad, all of these guys, we're even attacking at Ember Maiden. Yeah, so he's just gonna surrender. So this is showing the full power of this deck. New Scargrounds. That was fun. The Scargrounds is a really good landmark, really good card. Insanely broken. Alright, so I'd like to add here that in this game I didn't realize it, but I'm actually going against GrappLr, who's a well-known Legends of Runeterra streamer. You'll see in this game, he absolutely demolishes me. I don't even realize it's him. I make a lot of misplays. But it's okay, because we queue into him again later, and you'll see we'll get our redemption. So, just want a quick note, yeah. super awesome streamer. Highly recommend watching him. Alright, so it looks like we're going against Lucian Katerina. This is going to be a rather aggressive deck, which means I don't think we mulligan for a landmark this time. I really like this early curve we drew into. Transfusion is going to help us remove his Lucian if he plays it. Unfortunately, we don't really have an answer to Katerina at all, so that's a bit of a problem. Yeah, so let's just see how it goes. I'm tempted to pass here, because banking 2 mana for Transfusion is really strong. But this is probably correct, right? Puts pressure for him to place a blocker, and if he doesn't, he can free 2 damage. Now, we do have Vlad, and Vlad is going to be our counter to their deck, right? Vlad is a great blocker against Lucian. Oh, that's annoying. But, haha, this is why we teched this card. We don't want, we want to have our landmarks, but we don't want you to have yours, alright? No landmarks allowed.
Do we ever play double? Like, this is such a bad draw. I can't explain how bad this is, but it's kind of it's not what I was hoping for. Oh. Alright, chat. It's not that bad of a draw anymore. Alright, I changed my mind, chat. It's not that bad anymore. I can live with that.
And I'm thinking we actually... Oh, this is really good. So Transfusion is really strong though, right now, because it grants us just so much damage that I'm just gonna do it. He doesn't have a unit, so he can't do something like single combat, and he can't do something like the whatchamacallit? Oh my gosh, what am I thinking of? The one card that deals 3 to an ally and 3 to an enemy. I forgot what it's called. But yeah, he doesn't have any units, so he can't play that. So he did have his second Oh no, dude. Oh no. So we're saving mana for Take Heart because we're hoping he pulls in the 3/2 first. But it's so sad we drew both of our the one time we're going against the landmark deck. That's really good for us, obviously. I don't have to say why or anything. You know, that's just insane. Insanely strong. I really wish he didn't pull with that card. It's actually, it might be the correct play to kill that with our Scorched Earth. Right? Like, it's sad, but...
Like, he could have a kill an injured unit card. He could have Flock, for example. I could have played around Flock by killing this first. Oh, okay. So you had one more of these. Wow. Okay. Alright. Interesting. Unexpected, but interesting.
I don't know what he's gonna play. He probably can't play some. Well, he can probably play something that threatens Vlad here. So we may not have a good attack. We certainly have a good attack with Take Heart and this card. So, okay. So this is interesting. I don't think we attack here, unfortunately. I think we just pass. But I really do like this guy's deck. It's actually quite fun. This is tough. This is tough. I think we play another Omen Hawk. He gives us a target. Because we really want to level up Vlad here. That should be like our priority #1 right now. A leveled Vlad is going to be really impressive against him. Okay, so he's pulling in this guy. Now we're just gonna chump with our Omen. Oh wait, this has Overwhelm? Oh. It's kind of pointless to chump with that. I think we're gonna do this. And we are gonna chump with it because I think we're playing our 4-drop, so we may as well. I think we're gonna do this just to keep it alive. Now he has to do something else to kill it, which is entirely possible. But is that on 1 health? That's actually really unfortunate. That's gonna be on 1 health. Right. This is the strength of if we have that one. If we have that landmark, is that right? We could play our 1 damage pings without worrying about killing this. This is the weakness of the Vlad Braum archetype initially. Unfortunately, I think it is correct to play this because I think having these cards is going to be much better than having, you know, the other one. I guess he's going to play Katerina again though. I didn't actually consider that. And I misplayed. I misplayed really hard. That was just a complete misplay. That's sad. I should be ashamed of myself. We are gonna kill his thing, but I think we lose. I misplayed really hard there. I didn't see that he had enough mana to play Katerina again. I wasn't paying attention to that at all. Guess we play this first. He's probably gonna play Katerina. I mean, gosh, it's so annoying. Let's just push for damage. Yeah. Like, this is rough though. This is really bad. We've killed like 4 of our own units with damage pings, which is why the Scargrounds is so good, right? Oh, sharp side. I think we can just go ahead and concede here. There's no chance he has double Katerina to start with that card. Yeah. So, I thought his deck was going to be a lot more aggressive, which is why I didn't mulligan for the Scargrounds, but it's clear that in that case the Scargrounds would have been extremely, extremely useful. Alright, I think this is game number 5, I think. I kind of lost count. What are we going against? So are we going against the same guy? I'm gonna be real with you, I'm going against GrappLr, who is a streamer I watch, and I can stream snipe him. I'm not going to stream snipe him. I'm not going to look at the cards he has, but I am gonna cry, because I think he's gonna win. I think we get rid of this, right? Maybe, yeah, no, I get rid of it. He's gonna laugh at how bad the deck I've created is. He's just gonna decimate me. I'm gonna give him a Braum emote though. I love GrappLr.
Oh, it's Sleepy Punda. Let me give him a hello. It's nice.
He did not Braum emote me back. This is so sad. Got a Braum emote from GrappLr. What am I doing? Am I playing the 2-drop before, or am I taking the free 1 damage? He almost certainly has a 2-drop, right? Like, I'm trying to think about the cards that you would run, but he has Lucian, so I think it's... but playing this makes him not want to play a 2-drop, right? So I think actually keeping the pressure on is better. Yeah. And I don't think we attack here. Maybe we do. No, we're gonna attack. We're gonna attack. Alright, so he passes. He did not have a 2-drop. Alright, Scargrounds. This is so good. This is so good. I wonder what he's gonna do when we play this. And we have Ember Maiden. This is actually looking really strong. We also have Braum on curve. He's also playing a mobilized deck, so he's meming. So maybe we actually have a chance. I have a chance against a meming GrappLr. Okay, what is he gonna play?
Making the dead deader.
Okay. So we have a nice chumper for that. It's also extra good because...
Go ahead.
Because this is gonna die whenever we deal our 1-drops anyways, right? I think... So, Braum is really good here, right? because Brahm's really good. But I think Ember Maiden is going to be the correct play because it's actually going to deal damage to his units, and that allows us to kill them with Scorched Earth. So, right, what I'm afraid of right now is Lucian. If he has Lucian, this is really bad. So I'm going to offer the trade up right away. Yeah, and he's going to take that, and then we're going to play Ember Maiden.
Let the flames take you.
If he has single combat, that's really bad. Maybe I shouldn't have played this so early, right? Oh, he's playing Katerina.
Am I playing this? I probably am. I'm probably playing it on her. To drop her down to 2 HP, and then I have this to open with as well. That's your deck. Oh wait, that's a miss. Oh my god, I forgot. Yeah, I forgot, chat. My bad. I forgot how it works. My bad, chat.
Okay. Why would you play Katerina now? I'm just gonna kill Katerina with Scorched Earth. Dealing 1 damage. Who's he dealing 1 damage to?
This might hurt.
Interesting. Why is it? Does he have that? He must have Noxian Guillotine. I refuse to believe that he doesn't have Noxian Guillotine, right? That's such a weird play if you don't have Noxian Guillotine. So we're gonna Scorched Earth the Katerina, I think. Do we take the 8 damage? I actually think we take the 8 damage because these are dying next turn and we have a 2-drop, right? So we're not really that afraid of what he has. I think he's pretty sad that we're playing this. Taking the hit is debatable whether that's good. This might be a misplay. But I think we have more value coming on board than he does as time goes on. Oh my lord, dude. Look, he just keeps playing 1 health units. What are you doing? Why do you play 1 health units for my Ember Maiden? GrappLr, what are you doing? I thought you were supposed to be a better player than this. So, we actually have leveled Braum here as well. I think I'm just gonna play leveled Braum, right? Like, I don't know. This is tough. This is tough. We have so many good cards we could play here. But I think playing a leveled Braum is just insane.
My glory. Hello, my darling. Bertrand, quickly to me. I'm gonna need more coffee.
This is tough. So the fact that he has 3 attack makes me not want to attack with this. At the same time, if I do, it's pretty good. I can safely attack with both of these though, I think. So I'm gonna do that. I'm removing a unit, right? At least one.
I lost a Vlad deck, I'm aware.
And he has to block something here. Yeah, so he's gonna block that. That makes sense. Yeah, that makes a lot of sense. We would do the same thing. He's putting this within range of being blocked. Like, that's pretty smart by him. We want to deal damage with Vlad, though. I can't have my Ember Maiden dying, sadly. Like, my deck, at this point, like, we're bleeding his cards. He has no good plays because of Scargrounds here. And yeah. So. Oh, let's go, dude. I beat GrappLr. Oh, I beat GrappLr. Oh, okay, I'm gonna go on the stream and watch his playthrough of that deck. Alright, so as you can see, we had some pretty interesting games there. It's really not the best deck. Vlad Braum is not really a strong combination at all. But you can see that we had a lot of fun games, you know, tough games. I was lucky enough to queue into GrappLr twice, which was crazy. I was not stream sniping. That was purely by chance. He's definitely my favorite Legends of Runeterra streamer, so that's pretty lucky. Yeah, and some nice games. So I hope you like the deck. Make any suggestions in the comments if you think that if you have good tech cards, whatever. I'd love to hear it. And thanks for watching.